back, everybody. Anybody that's new here, thanks for joining me today. We're just gonna do a real simple one. This is gonna be a multi-species day. I might film multiple videos just for everybody individually, and or I might just catch a bunch of different fish and put them in the same video, because today is a day I've been waiting for. It's calm enough to get out on big body water, and this is just one of the big bodies of water I like to fish in the state of Wisconsin. But I am gonna start, I believe, throwing jerk baits. It looks like the water is clean enough. There's not a bunch of weeds floating around yet. It is fall, so if you're watching this in the future, this is just a fall bite that I'm trying to get on. The water temp right now is 67 degrees. I'm actually seeing a bunch of fish on the bottom right now. I'm gonna start shallow, and since I know they're already out here on the bottom, there might be in both, but the thing is with the water temps cooling, you never know. So we're gonna start with jerk baits. If you guys aren't new here, you know I like to start with those in the fall. It's just an easy one to go with. I brought some live minnows, I brought some night crawlers, slip bobbers, you know, the regular stuff that I usually catch stuff on all the different fish I catch. But yeah, we're gonna try and catch a bunch of fish today, and I don't know, hopefully if you're seeing this, I got a bunch of good fish. Okay, so like I was saying, I'm gonna throw on this jerk bait, which by now you guys should understand it works. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I will link them in the description below for you guys. If they work, they work. Not saying they're gonna work today, but they work over the years, so I'll link them below. It's a Matsuo Nano Minnow, but these little guys do a lot of work, so gotta give them credit. But yeah, let's throw this around a little bit here shallow and see what we can find. Okay, jerk bait's not working right now. I'll probably use it again if I start landing on some active fish, but for now we're gonna have to try. I think I'm gonna actually just slip bobber a night crawler, like a half a night crawler chunk, and see what I can find. I might even throw a minnow on just to see what's around, maybe get some bigger smallmouth or something like that. I just want to catch some big fish right now. Fish. I knew they'd be around. Question is, can we get a big one? And I didn't bring that many minnows. I got hit as soon as it hit the bottom. Fish. Another good one. Oh. Oh, I knew they were still out here. Now I really wish I would have brought more minnows.
Let's see if there's a bunch of those around here. Another good fish. What's this one gonna be? Oh, smallmouth. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of minnows real quick here. Just a little guy, but they're spunky. Okay, let's try to find some more jumbo perch. Upside is, I think, with the jumbos, I could use my red worms and my night crawler chunks. Oh, I had a fish. There we go, got him back. Another smallie. So many smallmouth. Fish. Small fish. Not small fish. That feels like a decent sized fish, actually. What is it? Oh, it's a big northern pike. Jeez, I've never seen that happen. It's like a 30. Well, big fish with the minnows. Gotcha. a decent pike. Probably close to like 26 actually, not 30, but fat and healthy. Here's your pike, people. I'm gonna get these guys a lot this fall if I'm fishing with minnows. I'm gonna get this guy back. Oh yeah, and that guy came on this Apex Pro medium light extra fast. It's an 8-foot rod, but this is one of my favorite setups this year for slip bobber fishing for bigger fish. There's a 10-pound test on it, and then my Revo S40, so 4000 series, works really good. And as you guys can see, it can handle big northern pike just fine. Okay, so that's one northern pike and one walleye so far. When you're fishing with minnows on a weed edge, it's kind of like a give or take, but mostly predators, so smallmouth, northern pike, and walleye. I've said it in other videos, but if you guys are fishing a new body of water and it's a fall, just grab yourself 2 dozen fatheads. I'm using extra large, and yeah, jig in a slip bobber. It's pretty hard to beat, so I'm gonna just enjoy catching a couple more fish like that, because like I said, if they're big northerns like that, it's fun. Why do I feel like there's 1,000 smallmouth around here? Another fish. This one feels a little bit stronger. Okay, a bit stronger. Not exactly sure what this is. Oh, yeah, it's a bigger smallmouth. Apparently I found the school. Cannot swing this guy. There's a healthier looking fish. Okay, today's already better than like the last 6 times I went out. These guys are a blast. This guy's only like 15 inches and pulls like a horse. Fall smallmouth are always welcome in my boat. All right, let's get a release on this guy. Okay, I'm okay with the big smallmouth. That 15-incher was definitely putting on a show. It actually made my arm sore. I guess it's been a while since I played with smallmouth. I couldn't imagine hooking like a 7-pound smallmouth. That'd be insane. Alright, let's use up the rest of the minnows. I got like 5 or 6 minnows left, but I've already caught like 10 fish, so we're doing good. And we got more stuff to do. I have an idea if I run out of minnows for this spot. Fish right away. Oh, missed him. Might have to just pull out the worms because I'm gonna run out of minnows. Okay, so lost the last minnow. So we're gonna try nightcrawler halves, see if that makes up for it. Fish. Decent feeling fish. Is that a smallmouth? Yep. I think it's another smallie. Come here. Endless supply of these guys out here. Fish on. Oh, what is that? 5 species? Rocco. I don't know if I said this before, but the trick with this slip bobber and the jig thing here is I'm using half of a night crawler, not a whole one. Not sure if it's just the scent or what it is, but when you cut them in half, they wiggle a lot more too. And I always use the back half first because the second half can regrow. So if you don't use them all, they regrow. But yeah, that's the little tip that I forgot if I didn't say it already. Other one? Oh. Sorry, dude. Another smallie. Well, glad I have night crawlers now. Alright, just for you guys wondering, I'll give you guys the secret of the day here. Early fall, I like to push right up against weed edges, and I mean right. So I'm GPSing, well, using my graph in the back to see where the edge of the weed edge is. I'm not looking for fish specifically, but it tends to be a highway. So if you can get yourself a slip bobber set up right next to the weed edge, that's where all the fish are going to be piled up. There's your fall fishing tip of the day. Go use it and get out. It don't matter if you're in a kayak or a boat. If you can find weed edges, that's all you need. And I mean, just keep moving until you find a good weed edge, and then just follow it along. So that's all I'm doing. There's a fish. Good one too. Ooh. Gotta be quiet about keepers like this out here. Oh. He's an inch shoe short. Get him back right away. Fish. Good fish. Might be what I'm searching for. Oh, bigger smallmouth. a little bit bigger. Probably like a little 2-pounder. Full of spunk. Always fun. Well, that's like my 10th or 12th decent smallmouth. I'll be down to catch a couple more of those guys before I go. I don't want to be out here all day. It's gonna get hot again. I think it's one of the last hot days before we get the actual fall weather where the highs are in the 60s. Looking forward to it. The bite should only get better. Okay guys, it's getting really hot out. Like I said before, this is probably going to be the last really hot day of the year, so I'll be able to fish all day after this, sooner than later, hopefully. I'm excited for more fall bites like this. Today was an early morning bite. I've been fishing around for probably like 3 more hours, and yeah, didn't get anything else. I caught a bunch of dink stuff. I found a nursery for smallmouth. Caught like 100 of those guys, but I still have that perch, so I'm gonna let that go. So let you guys see that one more time. I believe that's about a 12-inch perch. It's the only one I got today, unfortunately. So hopefully the big perch start moving in to the shallow sooner than later. If you guys haven't seen any of my slip bobber stuff or my main slip bobber video on how to do all this, today was basically a good demonstration of like the slip bobber will catch you pretty much everything that swims. It's just an easy way to go through the different water columns. I have a whole video on it. I'm not gonna go into it now, but check that video out if you haven't. If you're new here, you haven't seen that one, so go check that out. But I'm gonna let this fish go, let you guys get one more look at it, and then yeah, I'm gonna head in. All right, guys. Yeah, that was like an 11, but it was still a nice thick perch. The big thing in the fall I like to do is try to figure out where the patterns are starting. So right now, all morning, those smallmouth were in about like 10 to 12 feet of water. That means I did miss the whole transition part where they come up, but the water still hasn't turned over. It's still like 69, 70 degrees. So the water still has to cool down a lot. But the upside is I got some walleye that were in with the smallmouth. I got that perch. I got a bunch of rock bass too. I don't know how many of those I'm going to show you, but there's a lot of rock bass involved today. But we're going to try to do some more perch, walleye, and smallmouth. That's my fall playlist, basically. I love to do that. If you guys are new here, check out my whole fall playlist if you guys want to see kind of what I do and where I go and what I go after. Other than that though, I have 2 other big fish that I want to try to go after. You guys that know that I don't necessarily chase these fish willingly, but I did get one today, so I completely forgot about that. That was a pretty good one though, so I might do that sooner than later. We'll see, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Obviously, if you're not new here, you know what's up, but if you are new, could you please just remember to